Hey guys, so here's another project starting. This is one of two Galaga boards that I recently got as non-working. And well, here there's a few obvious things. This ROM being busted open, essentially, and there's nothing that jumps to mind. But anyway, I'll come back to it. Yeah, they were sold as non-working, and so I'm just gonna attempt to have a go at fixing them. So I was just inspecting the board, and so these are this is the processor board, and they actually share the processor board with another game called Bosconian. So by just swapping a few ROMs, so Galaga doesn't need these ICs here, 1, 2, and this one here, and swapping the ROMs, and this is the video ROM. Now that's specific to Galaga, so you need the Galaga video board, sorry. And so we're just gonna have a look at it. But while inspecting it, I could see that this where is it? This guy essentially just broke off. So I just put it back in place. I'm gonna resolder it in place. It's literally, I'll show you. It literally just snapped off like that. So I'm going to put it back in place and resolder it. And then on this board I could see that this chip is missing. This chip here, it's LS386, I think. I'm not sure if you can read. Yeah, yeah, LS368. Sorry. So I mean that's a place to start. I'm looking at these caps. I'm not sure if they're good, but this is, I know as I switch the power on. So very often what can happen is these CPUs go bad. So normally you need a Z88 CPU. So this is the case here and here from Zilog, and this, you know, there's been known cases where putting anything other than a Z88 it doesn't work. So I see there's a different CPU here, and here they're actually the NEC equivalent, sorry, NEC equivalent. People give me grief when I say NEC. NEC equivalent, the D780C, which I think is shared with this here. That's a bootleg Kung Fu Master. Anyway, so that's gonna be my first repair. I'm just gonna repair this guy, because that was actually partially snapped off, so that could be why. I see there's some corrosion on these legs here. So repair this guy, change this IC, reset all of these, and boot it up and see what happens. Obviously this is not going to work here, so I might have to swap the boards. So anyway, I'll see what I can do. I might have to swap the ROMs, but just to make sure that, you know, see where it boots at. So I'm just going to do them one at a time. So I'll fix this, and I'll probably I'll change this, and I'll probably start with this board first. So there you go, new project starting now. So I have one of the non-working boards on the test bench here, and I'll show you what happens. Essentially it goes through the self-check, all the boot, normal boot. It seems to be doing fine. You get the RAM and ROM okay, and then it reboots. It goes to a garbled screen and reboots, and it does that for a while. So I already did a couple of things here, but when I was looking at the pins of a few boards, I noticed that this guy here had a broken leg. So I just replaced it and just started to run it. And as I was doing that, well, I can see that there's another chip with a broken leg here, right here. This leg is gone. So I'm actually going to inspect more of the legs. I'm going to replace this guy with this board here, and then see what happens. I'm going to have a look here if there's any more broken legs and anything missing. Actually, I don't see anything. Seems to be all fine. So I'm going to replace this guy, and we'll see what happens next. I replaced this chip. The leg, one of the leg was actually very, very weak, and I nearly broke it. So These are, they're known for being extremely fragile, and I'm already gonna have to find a replacement for these guys. I'm not sure I can fix them, although is there even a little bit of solder area? I might be able to somewhat salvage them here. I don't know, it's tricky, the broken leg here. These are custom chips, and they're not the easiest to find, to be honest, but I wouldn't mind. Anyway, I was going to say I wouldn't mind getting this board to work. Well, let's see if we can get this board to work first. So the chip is replaced. Fingers crossed. Ah! Aha! We fixed it. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see if it... Yeah. Happy days! Oh, that is so cool. We just fixed the Galaga board. That's great. It didn't take much. It was just... See, a lot of people didn't bother fixing these boards. They break and they use them for parts or to fix an existing one, and then... Or yeah, I'm blown away there. There was such an easy fix. It was just those two chips that needed to be replaced, and having this guy handy here was great. So there you go. I didn't have to do any tracing or probing. It was just two broken legs. Actually, one was very obvious. See, both of them were very obvious. They were broken. So there you go. Happy days. That's a Galaga board fixed.